SmackDown took place in Barcelona, Spain, and we started the show off with some shots of the city of Barcelona as WWE opened up its second European tour of 2026. Jade Cargill and her group started off the show with Mishin and BFAB. The fans chanted for Rhea, then Jade got some shut the fuck up chants. Then Rhea came out to a big pop. They went back and forth on the mic before Charlotte Flair came out with some woos from the crowd. And then Alexa Bliss came out, and the fans really loved Alexa Bliss as they headed to the ring. Loud Alexa chants as she confronted Jade Cargill on the mic. And Alexa sets up Alexa taking on Jade Cargill on SmackDown, which of course was set up to be an easy win for Jade before her match with Rhea. Nick Aldis made the match official, and we have our opening match, Jade Cargill against Alexa Bliss. The fans, as I said, they really love Alexa Bliss. Loud Alexa chants. She usually gets Lexi chants, but of course she stood no chance against Jade. Jade got the heat for a while. Alexa tried to make a comeback. Then Rhea and Charlotte brawled with BFAB and Mishin after they interfered. Then Jade would hit the Jaded on Alexa for the win. After the match, Jade grabs a chair from under the ring, puts it in, then gets Alexa up and hits a second Jade on Alexa Bliss onto the chair. It looked bad, I'm not going to lie. I like Alexa. Like, she got her hands up, so of course she's not going to go face first into the chair. She'll get a concussion, but really bad camera angles. Now, hopefully on the second cuts, that's going to be airing on USA Network, that they fix up and have a better camera angle, because the camera angles were not good here. But Jade destroys Alexa. Rhea and Charlotte make the save. They check on Alexa. Both of them are concerned and designed to get heat on Jade Cargill ahead of Clash in Italy. Then we went backstage where Kathy Kelly interviewed Cody Rhodes. Then, I'm just groaning even mentioning his name, Sami Zayn walked up to him. Cody and Sami yelled at each other for this year had to be the 20th time backstage in this fucking calendar year, which has not even been 5 months yet. I'm so goddamn fucking sick of Cody and Sami arguing backstage. I've seen this a million fucking times. And I'm not joking, this is not hyperbole. I've seen this a million fucking times. Oh my god, I don't give a shit. I like Kathy. I like looking at her, but she left after that loser Sami came in. Him and Cody just yell at each other. I mean, they've booked Sami to be so unlikable that, I mean, they're surprised that fans are churning on him. They've booked him to be such an insufferable loser and a prick. Like, he fails all the time. He's angry at everyone. Of course you're gonna hate him. He's gonna be like a classic whiny heel. Nick Aldis talked to Danhausen backstage. I do not care. I'm glad he wasn't on the show too much tonight, but Miz walked in. Get off my TV, man. You've been here 20 years, leave. Miz was out next, and Axiom came out to a big pop with his tag team partner Nathan Frazier in his corner, and he was easily the most over either Frazier or Axiom have been since coming onto the main roster. Unfortunately, the lights flickered in this match because of fucking Danhausen. It led to The Miz being distracted. Axiom won in his home country. Nice moment for him, at least. Probably the best moment he's going to have before him and Frazier released after WrestleMania next year. So, definitely a highlight for Fraxium. And Axiom in particular. Damian Priest and R-Truth talked backstage, and Royce Keys walked in as he's teaming up with Priest tonight against the MFTs. I do not care about this. Same shit. I mean, how many times? Like, they don't progress any stories. WWE will just start a story and not progress. It's like being in a never-ending cycle of chapter 1. Imagine Groundhog Day, but you never get past chapter 1. It's Groundhog Day. That's what it is. It's Groundhog Day, but like you're not. I guess it's Groundhog Day every week. You're not progressing the story. Like, it's I'm going to call it now. WWE booking is Groundhog Day, the movie with Bill Murray. Anyway, Damian Priest and R-Truth, after we went to that, set up a tag match. And then Sami Zayn was talking to Candice LeRae. Speaking of Groundhog Day, fucking Johnny Gargano is planking. No progression of his fucking character. Go to AEW, Johnny. Go join Ciampa. They argue, don't care. Matt Cardona walks in, they argue. It's unwatchable with Sammy. Like, it's not his fault, but like, he's ice cold right now because of the booking. It's unwatchable with him, especially his character. Whenever he's cutting promos backstage, if he's just gonna be in the ring, fine, but like it's unwatchable. Charlotte was backstage in the trainer's room, in the doctor's room, checking on Alexa Bliss, who had an ice pack over her head. And I get why they use Alexa like this, and they should use her like this. People really like her, so when a heel does something bad to her, it gets a lot of heat on them. And because Alexa's so sympathetic, because she's so small and she's cute and everyone likes her. I get why they'd use her here, but I don't know. I felt like they could have done more with it to make Jade seem more sadistic to Alexa. Like, have her really beat on Alexa, use the chair, maybe Pillmanize her, like do something really dastardly to make the fans hate Jade, because that's the one person that'll get you the most heat, because Alexa is sympathetic. She has more sympathy probably than any other woman on the roster because she's so small and so likable. Because if you do that to Rhea, I mean, she's an ass kicker. Like, she's big. She can handle herself. With Alexa, it'll get a lot of sympathy. So I get why they used it. They had Charlotte checking on her. Alexa had an ice pack, and then Charlotte left the trainer's room to talk to Rhea, who was in the hallway. She asked Rhea asked Charlotte how Alexa was doing, and it's pretty obvious that Charlotte says she wants Jade to get her receipt. I think Rhea's going to beat Jade. Charlotte will probably interfere on behalf of Rhea, and it's going to set up to Jade to feud with Charlotte coming out of Clash in Italy, where Rhea will probably go on to feud with Blake Monroe. We'll get to that later. That's going to be a fun feud. I hope we get that. Damian Priest and Royce Keys faced the MFT. MFT once. I don't know why. They fucking suck. I feel bad for Priest. He's doing nothing, man. I watched his 24 episode recently that aired a couple years ago. Man, what a fall from grace. You're going from there, winning the world title at WrestleMania, cashing in, to fucking losing to the coldest act in like the last 10 years, the MFTs. Miz complained to Nick Aldis, "Oh, get him off my TV. I'm so fucking sick of seeing Miz on my TV. He gets like 4 or 5 segments every week. Go away." And it's so tired of, it's like, oh my God. It's like I've heard his voice 30 times complaining about the same shit. It's like different characters around him. I'm just so sick of this fucking guy. Go away, Miz. Got stupid Danhausen shit in the background. Danhausen's fucking hornswoggle. I don't care about him. Announcers preview Clash in Italy. Backstage, Chelsea Green went up to Tiffany Stratton, who once again rejects her, despite last week, and Chelsea was noticeably sad. Clearly, I mean, Chelsea Green's a babyface now. It looks like, it's almost like they're teasing Tiffany Stratton going heel. But I'll talk about more about that when I get to that match. Sami Zayn was up next. He took on Matt Cardona, who came out after that. Sorry for talking so fast. I'm just trying to get through this match because I don't care. Sami won with the haluva kick. Trick Williams came out with Lil Yachty next. So Yachty, say what you want about him. I don't really care much for him, but he's definitely committed. He was willing to travel all the way to Spain to support Trick Williams. Carmelo Hayes interrupted him. Then Ricky Sainz came out next. We got Carmelo Hayes and Ricky Sainz leads to a double countout. So Ricky couldn't avenge his loss from Carmelo a couple of weeks ago. He just goes to a double countout. Ricky attacked him after the match. Carmelo fights him off. Trick is declaring now for the King of the Ring. As long as he's the U.S. champion, he's not going to win the tournament, so they're going to have to beat him to eliminate him. I guess they can have Ricky Sainz cost him the match. Lash Legend and Nia Jax were mocking Tiffany Stratton backstage before Nia would face Chelsea Green tonight. Tiffany was upset about that. She's been feuding with Nia Jax now for about 2 years. And actually, about more than that, maybe about 3 years she's been feuding with Nia Jax. I don't know. I'm sick of seeing Tiffany interact with Nia Jax. At least 2 years, it seems like. Then we got what I thought was the most promising aspect of this show, which was a Blake Monroe video package on making a splash. And particularly, she targeted the WWE Women's Champion, Rhea Ripley. And that was interesting. If we're getting Rhea Ripley and Blake Monroe feuding in the summer, I'm all for that. I'm very interested in that feud. So I have something to look forward to at least. But then again, it's the SmackDown writers, so I have no faith in them at all. After that, Nia Jax and Chelsea Green came out for their next match. Lash was with Nia. So Tiffany Stratton made a run in to help Chelsea Green win. But remember, they're not friends. isn't there someone on this roster who literally wears a "We're Not Friends" T-shirt? It's so funny how lazy WWE's creative is. They're just repeating an exact storyline that they did 1 year ago with Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss. Now, Tiffany Stratton and Chelsea Green are just copying the exact same thing. It's ridiculous. It's so unoriginal. I think the biggest issue with WWE creative isn't just the fact that they're bad at booking wrestlers. I think the biggest issue is that they're just lazy. They're lazy. It's just copy and paste every single week. They're lazy. Kathy Kelly interviewed Paige and Brie Bella, the worst women's tag team champions of all time. Backstage, Fatal Influence walked in. JC says she's going into the Queen of the Ring tournament. She's one of the favorites to win. She might be the favorite. I don't want that. And then Fallon and Laney want a title shot as well. They're not going to win. Fallon, I like her a lot. And Laney, I'm surprised Laney's on the main roster. They're not going to beat Paige and Brie. But then at basically our main event segment was the face-to-face with Cody Rhodes and Gunther ahead of their match at Clash in Italy, which will open the show. Cody Rhodes came out first to a pop. Then Gunther came out as the heel. No pro-European crowd for Gunther on this show. Gunther called Cody a Nepo baby, and then he called him a brat. And then he says, Cody Rhodes, here we go again, is a mark for himself. Ugh, this again, no. But then Cody mentioned Gunther being overweight and how he changed. It was funny because Gunther used to be 330 pounds, probably more than that. Isn't that the fake weight they always use anyway, 330 pounds? Anyways, they go face to face. Gunther brings up all the guys he's retired. He says he's going to beat Cody. I thought Gunther cut a really great promo here, and this is very good to set up Clash in Italy. It's worth noting, I didn't talk about this, but Jacob Fatu was injured on this European tour, so it's a possibility that this match ends up being the main event, that Cody and Gunther main events, and they find another opponent for Roman, but hopefully Jacob can make it. I don't think he's beating Roman at all. I didn't think he was going to beat him anyways, but for right now, that's the main event. And Cody Rhodes and Gunther did a really good job for a go-home segment for the match that will open the show. So that's what we have on this European tour. Clash in Italy is the next stop.